Alright, hey guys, it's Josh here, otherwise known as Benedict O'Neill. Figured I would start putting together some kind of analysis, catch-up videos for the North American Challenger League for League of Legends. It just started today, October 7th. There were, let's see, what, 4 games? Yeah, 4 games, all super competitive. And I took notes. Let's see if you can see this. Yeah, I took notes. I took like 3 pages of notes in my sweet Gunpei DS notebook. Let's see if you can see that. Gunpei. Got that. I worked at GameStop like 5 years ago. But so let's get started with the first game. It was Cognitive Gaming versus Coast. Team Coast, you know, Nintendo Dex, Mash Me, Daydreamin'. I guess Daydreamin's still on that team. Mash Me. I don't know. We could go into the whole thing. So Chaox, formerly AD carry for solo mid, wants to come back and play for a team. He was seen at the Season 3 World Finals wearing a Team Coast shirt. He's been living at the Team Coast house, which is back on the East Coast now. So possibly see him as the Team Coast AD carry, with Mash Me taking a lot of people are taking the season off. St. Vicious taking the season off. Mash Me taking the season off. So there's just a couple. Alright. So I don't really, the game's just finished, so I don't really have who played as who and all of that. Maybe I'll add that to the description after, and maybe I'll actually spend more time on it next week. I just wanted to get out really fast. So basically Team Coast won. So Team Coast 1-0, as you can see here. Cognitive Gaming. And let's go through the 2 groups. Conferences, I'm sorry, I'm doing it like football. So in the Elder Lizard Conference, otherwise known as Red Buff, Team Curse, the new Team Curse, Team Coast, Velocity Esports, and Cognitive Gaming, and my favorite underdog, Infinite Odds. In the Ancient Golem Conference, which is the blue buff, you have TBD, to be determined, which one of the announcers, I think Studio, called him to be decided the entire match, which might have related more to their play than him actually messing up their name, because they weren't very decisive. Napkins in Disguise, Complexity Gaming, Gold Gaming LA, and Curse Academy. So like I said, first game is Cognitive Gaming versus Team Coast. Team Coast wins. I didn't have notes for that game. Maybe I'll put up a separate blog about just that game and go kind of in depth after I watch it. So the first game that I actually watched was Velocity Esports versus Infinite Odds. So let's see, I'll go through my notes right here. At 6 minutes, the Infinite Odds had Ezreal got a double kill. So that was pretty nice. And this was, Ezreal was the AD carry, not mid, and it was a 2v1, so the Ezreal and I think it was Fiddlesticks was top. At 6 minutes and 30 seconds, the mid's dead from Maple Street, former AD carry last season in the LCS for Velocity Esports, kills Ori, and the top tower for Velocity Esports falls. So Alpha, as his double kill, he pushes the lane, and he takes tower pretty much at the same time as Zed gets 6 and goes all in on Ori and kills her. 7 minutes 30 seconds, Infinite Odds goes for the dragon and gets it. There wasn't a team fight. 9 minutes 30 seconds, Velocity ganks top, but Infinite Odds jungler Jarvan the 4th counter ganks, and the top lanes both get killed. So see, this is why you need next week I'm gonna write, or tomorrow when I do my second for day 2 of the North American Challenger League, I'm gonna write down the picks and the bans. I'm gonna pause it, do picks and bans, because they're on a delay because they're not Riot. So you get like 3 to 5 minutes to jot that information down. So both top laners, which I believe was a Renekton. Chris was on Velocity Esports' top laner was on Renekton. I know that for sure. Infinite Odds. I think they played Rumble. Yeah, it was Rumble. So they both got a kill. At 11 minutes, Velocity Esports gang spot, and Jarvan the Fourth gets caught and dies. He gets caught in the jungle. I think he was trying to like go around the back and on the tri-bush or whatever, and gets caught and dies. At 14 minutes, Infinite Odds takes their second dragon. At 14 minutes 30 seconds, Ezreal grabs another double kill. So Infinite Odds was taking the dragon, Velocity Esports got there late, and lo and behold, Ezreal gets another double kill. 15 minutes, Maple Street was dominating as Zed. Like, Maple Street on Zed was really good. So I imagine he will never get to play Zed again. Sorry, Maple Street. You were too good. Maybe you were the best player on your team. So at 15 minutes, Zed has 3 kills and takes the mid tower. At 16 minutes, wait, yeah, that's at 15 minutes. At 16 minutes, somehow Infinite Odds takes 2 mid towers from Velocity. I don't know what they were doing. I think they were trying to get a pick or like pushing top or yeah. So they just take the 2 mid towers for free. Infinite Odds does, and then they fight at the mid base tower, and they get a 2-for-1. So you know, hey. Can't give up 2 towers and then 2 kills. That's not good. So by 19 minutes, I noticed there's not a lot of wards on this map, and kind of watching the Koreans and the Chinese and Fnatic and people that ward in the Season 3 World Finals. It was kind of weird watching this match, and nobody's warding. I mean, NK Inc. Velocity Esports' jungle was Evelyn. There was pink wards at the beginning of the game. Early mid-game, no wards on the field for either team. So that's kind of something they probably need to both work on. But the good thing is NK Inc. was basically invisible. Because Evelyn, for up until now, wasn't a good thing. Just had no presence. Like, went up top and died to Rumble. Which I talked about earlier at the double. Both top laners getting kills top. Let's see. Alright, so 20 minutes. There's a 5v5 team fight. This is what happens. You can't read your writing sometimes. It's unfortunate. Equalizer. So the Rumble, Infinite Odds Rumble burns the Equalizer before the fight, which was a big thing. So Velocity backs up, and then they push on the dragon and they get it. So Velocity gets their first dragon at 20 minutes. So this time, Infinite Odds has 2 dragons. Velocity Esports has 1. Let's see. At 22 minutes, Maple and Mindy. So Maple Street from Velocity Esports, their new mid laner, and Mindy, which there's names before Mindy, but it was too long, so we'll just call him Mindy. On Ezreal, I think at this point he's like 6-0-1. Like, he's just huge. Also, he went blue build Ezreal, not Trinity Force Ezreal. 23 minutes, Infinite Odds losing team fights because only Ezreal is fed. And a clutch Zonya by Ori. I think that'll be on Reddit. That play will be on Reddit. I will make sure it ends up on Reddit and get all the karmas, or let somebody else do it because people are better at that than me. And I'll put it in the description. So yeah, at 23 minutes, I write down, teams will ban Maple Zed. It's gonna happen. Let's see. Velocity Esports plays TBD, to be determined, tomorrow. It's not gonna get Zed. 27 minutes. NK Inc., which, you know, this guy gets caught, and that allows Infinite Odds to take another dragon. So Dragon 3-1, Infinite Odds. And then the past 5 minutes, at 27 minutes, there's been a lot of wards. So they bought wards. Buy wards. Buy wards. Always ABW. Always be warden. I have here 29 minutes, 29 and a half minutes. Baron Dance starts. That goes until 30 minutes. So we get 30 seconds. And Infinite Odds wins a team fight 2-0. And they go to Baron. But they can't down it, they can't finish it, and they lose to team members at Baron because their health's super low. And they just get poked out. And 2 of them died, and they don't get Baron. So at 31 minutes, 30 seconds, Velocity Esports starts the Baron. And they get it for free. At 32 minutes, 20 seconds, I notice there's no split push by Velocity. They have a Zed, who this is their biggest person, and there's no split push. I think maybe if they split push, they got more power, more towers definitely, and more power. So at 33 minutes, Infinite Odds forces a 4v5 bot push, and they get the bot tower and inhib. That pretty much marks the slow decline of this match. At 35 minutes, Infinite Odds gets another turret and inhib. This is time the mid. At 35, 30, and 30 seconds, gold evened. The gold's even, but Infinite Odds is winning in turrets. Infinite Odds has 7 turrets down. Velocity Esports only has 5. At 37 minutes, blue build is still good if ahead or even. So, still an option if you get ahead. And they close out the game, and Infinite Odds takes the win. So, oh wait, I got more. Got 2 more things. 39 minutes. NK Inc., please. And then Infinite Odds stay too long, and they got bodied. 41 minutes, 30 seconds. Infinite Odds are too strong. They get a Baron for free. And then I went to the bathroom because GG. Like, they got the Baron, and then they pushed, and then they won. So I went to the bathroom after they got Baron because GG. Alright, the next game is To Be Determined versus Complexity. This game was fun to watch because everyone was aggressive. The duo, AD carry and supports, went mid. The top laner, so it was Corky. Corky. To Be Determined had Corky. Complexity had. Who did Mash Me have? I think Mash Me had Corky. Yeah. So, To Be Determined's bot lane, or duo lane, was Caitlyn and Thresh. And Complexity's bot lane, or AD carry and support, was Corky. Fiddle? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, Don't Mash Me's really addicted to Thresh hooks to Hook City, because boy got hooked a lot. Top lane was Westrice on Zed and Make a Zero, formerly of Team Marn, on Riven. And then the bot lane, which is the mid lane, was Kinnan versus Fizz. And the junglers were Zac, which was super ineffective from to be determined. I think he was like 0-7. And Latimortis on Vi. So let's see what I got here. I don't have timestamps for these because, yeah. Everyone is so aggressive. Lots of kills. Lots of kills. TBD's too aggressive. Lots of deaths. Lots of deaths. Latimortis had 4 kills at 8 minutes on Vi. Westrice outplays Riven, so that'll happen a couple more times. Trooper loves Hook City. What? I thought... Weird. Trooper. Sorry, I'm actually gonna look at this because I don't know what's Trooper doing. Because he was definitely. Oh, that's right. Because I'm looking at. Man, that's weird. Yeah, Trooper loves Hook City. I got here Mega Zeros being outplayed top, but Complexity smash faces in this game, and Complexity goes on and wins. So the last game of the night, it's Curse Academy versus GGLA, Gold Gaming LA. I should also say that I was 3-0 tonight in predictions. Since I missed the Cognitive Gaming Team Coast game, I didn't get to predict that game. I would have predicted Team Coast. Because, I mean, they were like in second place in the spring split of Season 3 for NA. Like second or third place. No, they were second place, yeah, because they lost the team, so don't count those guys out. So let's see, Curse Academy versus GGLA. There's at 10 minutes there was a dragon fight, and then there was a smite steal by GGLA's jungler Cortez on Elise. At 11 minutes, Tristana is 4-0-2. So yeah, GGLA went with a double AD comp, Vayne top, Orianna mid, Elise jungle, and Tristana and Zyra bottom. So, yeah, Tristana's 4-0-2 at 11 minutes. GGLA's AD carry was going up against Curse Academy's AD carry, Fabi. Fabi is known as the gatekeeper. I have here Otter is the new gatekeeper. Ended the game 10-1-5. And that's pretty much all I have on tonight on the North American Challenger League. You can find NACL. Let's go to their website. Okay. You could sign up if you want. They have Facebook. They don't have their Twitch channel on here. Guys, you gotta have your Twitch channel here. Also, guys, fix your website. Your Facebook link and your Twitter link just takes you to Twitter. I mean Facebook. But anyway. Also, you created this Facebook in September 30th. Did you not exist before that? Come on. Where's your Twitch channel? Where's your Twitch channel? Where's your... Good job. Where's your... Okay, fine. We're gonna find your Twitch channel. I think it's twitch.tv/NACL NACL twitch.tv/NACL esports is the link. All right. So let's see. We have the groups so far. Let's refresh this. All right. So right now, Infinite Odds and Team Coast are at the top of the Elder Loser Conference, and third place is Curse at 0-0, and coming up at the rear is Velocity Esports at 0-1 and Cognitive Gaming at 0-1. In the Ancient Golem Conference, Complexity and Golden Game Los Angeles are both in first place at 1-0. Napkins in Disguise is in third place at 0-0. And bringing up the rear in the Ancient Golem Conference is To Be Determined and Curse Academy at 0-1. You can find me on Twitter at Josh O'Neill and youtube.com/Benedict O'Neill. And make sure to watch tomorrow NACL Week 1 Day 2. You got these games right here. In about 19 hours. You got To Be Determined versus Velocity Esports. Gold Gaming, I want to say God Gaming because I like them so much. Gold Gaming LA versus Team Coast. Complexity versus Napkins in Disguise. And Infinite Odds versus Curse Academy. Once again, this has been Josh Benedict O'Neill, or Holy Poe, or Holy Poe 26 on League of Legends. I hope you guys like this and stuck around for the whole thing. Hopefully I put some background music on this, so you're not just listening to hear me talk and random ambient noise from like my fan and my computer, and this mic doesn't have like a boom filter mouth, so I don't like spit on it thing. Oh, I didn't even know this existed. This would have been way easier. Oh man, this would have been... Alright, so tomorrow, you're gonna get this. This is what you're gonna be looking at. Alright, so... Once again, this has been Benedict O'Neill. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later, guys.